You know why governments, a whole everywhere in this world at the moment, governments have a difficulty in taking care of its population? It's because the levels of unemployed persons has grown significantly and substantively. Na ukiangalia vizuri unakam kurealize kitu moja, that this population largely has consumed the same education, yeah, because ukiangalia vizuri, the government should, if vile mimi naona, in my view, land is not a commodity that should be privatized, because land is a factor of production. So if land is a factor of production, land should be employed by all of us equally. So access to land should be made available to everybody, so that if you have for example a herd of cattle, uta grow your cattle in that land, but kitu, over the period that we have had capitalism, utapata land has been commercialized. So you cannot go into breeding of cattle na goats na sheep, because to do so you will be invading private property, and remember, if this land doesn't belong to us, it is we have inherited this land from our forefathers, and because we have inherited it from our forefathers, we ought to leave it behind to our children, and the most equitable way is to use land and to commercialize land is to leave the land accessible to all of us, so that those that can be able to grow or can be able to utilize land are able to utilize land. Sahi we have a lot of idle land. Mtu anunua land kubwa, and then this stupid fool erects a fence around it, and now the grass that is in that land is not accessible to a herd of cattle. It's not accessible to any individual, and they're using land for speculative purpose. So land, to me land should not be commercialized, and I think that is where we went wrong completely, because land as a factor of production in a fake way, you're using that land as a factor of production. In other words, you're allowing access to that land. Now wale watu ambao wanaweza make used to that land should be able to use that land. That's my view. Kitu ingine nimekuja kuona ni ati kwamba you know when you're growing up you become very stupid, especially when you're growing through the education system. You think because you can be able to express yourself, that you're this macho guy, because you are now able to dress well, you're able to walk upright, and you have high esteem, but high esteem bila do. You're a fool, you're a fool, because all of us, imagine high esteem to a population of several millions that are emerging from schools. Very stupid, very, very, very stupid. That is, and I think that is where our stupidity imetufikisha. Stupidity imetufikisha hapo jo. Stupidity yetu imetufikisha hapo. Stupidity yetu imetufikisha hapo. Yeah? And I see a lot of Kenyans and a lot of see what it ko Africa. Mineral resources zetu ambazo tuko nazo, because we've gone to school, nobody can be able to produce anything from this land, because one, the education system does not teach you what is a mineral. So in the first place, the only people ambao wako conversant with minerals are the Western nations. So they come with their geologists, wanakuja wanaangalia land yenyu, wanakuja wanaona land yenyu iko na minerals. Kumbuka your forefathers alikuwa able to produce a spear and a knife from the same land because he could be able to identify an iron ore. Imagine, you're so stupid and you've gone to school from primary, secondary, university, and you cannot be able to identify an iron ore and make a stupid spear. Stupid. We've become so stupid. Over the years, I can tell you, we've become so stupid because we can only receive instructions and we can only go and work in formal places where others have created products, and we can help them in developing their products. So in largely tukiangalia, many multi companies ambazo ni akina, whatever brand you call it, is a high-end brands. What they have done, whether you're talking about perfumes, whether you're talking about kawe ni dem unaongea juu ya perfumes, kawe ni chali unaongea juu ya product, any product ambao unatumia, kama ni toothpaste, kama ni soap, kama ni footwear, anything. Hizo products wewe unaenda tu kusaidia kutengeneza. But can you be able to prepare even a stupid solution ambayo you can actually brush with or a product? Can you be able to create a product? You can't. You emerge from the education system. It has taught you a lot of chemistry, a lot of physics, a lot of biology, and largely mathematics, English, and all these common subjects. But you cannot be able to produce a product or service. You're purely uneducated fool. Because I call you a fool because you have no informal education, and informal education is what takes you through. Because ukiangalia kama informal education, unajua informal education is that you can be able to informally create a product that is inventive, that is your own creation, and be able to produce this en masse. Because the product is, you're surely addressing a problem. So we find ourselves in this conundrum. Nikitumia English ya wale wamesoma, conundrum. Yani it's a puzzling problem. Ndio uitwa conundrum. So puzzling kwa sababu it is a difficulty you are in, and it is a difficulty you cannot be able to get yourself out. It is a hole you're in, and it is a stupid hole that you cannot get yourself out of.